Well, we're back right here in the studio, and with us are our two distinguished guests, old friends of Spotlight on Sports, and they are international fencers as well as into now sports development, not just Kuwait, on a regional, international basis, and they're also two ladies who are very keen on promoting sports for women, not just in Kuwait, also all around the area, and it's our pleasure to have them once again right here on Spotlight on Sports, the sisters Balsam and Lulwa Ayoub. Welcome to our program tonight, ladies.
Thank you, Tariq, and we're here again in our home.
It's our pleasure to always have you.
I would like to mention something for the audience that I've been here in this program since the first time my
first
career.
Appearance, yeah?
Yeah, it was in 1999.
Wow, that's 11 years now.
You don't remember, huh?
No, I remember.
Yeah.
A nice interview, very
nice.
Yeah,
it was about our competition in Kuwait, preparing ourselves to Spain.
Sure.
Yeah, and we're so glad actually. This is one of our best shows that we like to be in.
Well, it's always nice to have you both on our program, and Lulwa, welcome to this week's episode of the program. And I know you were both nominated and also received a very prestigious award in 2009. Which is the Ashoka Award. Tell our audience about this award, what it's about, and how was that process for you and your sister, Lulwa?
Well, it came in a very good timing, I think, our nomination after the Olympics. Everybody needs to take time off, and we just got nominated on November 2008, and then we got the results on 2009, August, like almost 9 to 10 months later. And while then we were going through the process of being interviewed and re-interviewed and re-interviewed by the global members, board members of Ashoka to verify how entrepreneurs are we in the on the social levels, and they were measuring and on different levels how we came up with this idea, because it has to be innovation. It's the motto of Ashoka is innovators of the public. That you came up with a solution for a problem in your society, and then you put an effort and time, sacrificed enough to solve it without any governmental support, and you were successful at it. So in our under the human rights, women empowering women, we reduced marginalization of women and kids in sports map in Kuwait by being professionals ourselves without any governmental support, or overcoming all the challenges that we had to overcome on the social level, as I mentioned earlier, and as well on the political level and the women gender equality in Kuwait, that it's not really strengthened enough up till today. So nothing stopped us, and we kept on fighting, and we kept on.
As usual, you're both very persistent, and you've both come a long way, especially from 11 years ago. Now you're entrepreneurs, young business women also.
We're an entrepreneur, thanks God, without any planning, without knowing what entrepreneurship is. We established our company to solve our problem, to be officially operating in Kuwait. That was the point of our company. That was the completely business project. But then it turned to be, a good business project. But it didn't come from there. And then somebody told us, Ashoka, the experts told us that we are social entrepreneurs. So I'm glad at the end we made, we hit one bird with two
stones. Well, congratulations on that for both of you, Balsam, on this very prestigious Ashoka Award for 2009. How was it for you? Tell us about that.
Actually, when Lulu, she told me about the nomination, she was keeping telling me for 3 months that we were entrepreneurs and we were selected by Ashoka Award. And I was wondering, what is being entrepreneur? It wasn't a science that we learn it, or something that we've been searching for it. It was something that, sorry, we used to do it all the time. But after we did the application, filling the application for the questioning and like its interview, it was for us like a PhD.
Okay.
Because it was very difficult to ask, and one of the...
it was like a thesis paper, huh?
Yeah.
Very, very complicated.
And one of the things that was funny, Lulu asked me, one of the question was, What is it?
What is the problem?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the problem that you solved
Okay.
in your society?
All right.
And
And
so
how
I-
did you answer that?
And everything has to be precise. Like you have to answer in 3 lines, and
Okay.
it's in a very short answer and very synthetic. So when we wanted to answer the question, it's like, what is the problem? We were like in one of the famous theaters, like, هو سؤال فين?
Okay.
We were like,
She said, what is the problem? And I said, okay, what's the problem? And I said, I was thinking, so, okay, shift to the other
Question.
She said,
Okay.
what is the concept? I said, what?
we couldn't. Yeah, it was very hard to define the problem and the context, and because these
In 3
questions.
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 3 lines, it's very hard. And how do you describe that there are 14 clubs for men and none for women, for fencing especially? And how do you define that there is no sport women as women's sports in Kuwait as it is understood globally? And why it is considered that we're successful in our career as professional fencers? What made us special when you compare us to a German athlete, a German champion?
And we have to add also one more point, Mazen, that this.
He's not Mazen, he is Tariq.
Sorry,
Mazen is my good friend. And
Mazen is our friend in common.
yes, but it's still okay.
Hi, Mazen. I hope that
Mazen,
he's
we
watching
should-
us now.
Yeah, Mazen.
See, you're on our mind.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But for me, it's okay. He's just like my brother, so it's no problem.
I have this problem, my brain.
It's okay.
Okay. Regarding to Ashoka Award, we have a problem. No, it wasn't a problem. It is something weird that we were selected from Kuwait, and it was the first selection for the Ashoka history.
Okay.
Because the history for Ashoka goes for 30 years, and it was founded by a man called Balsam, and it's located in Washington, but it's not an American award. It's a global award.
Okay.
We were the first selection from Kuwait and the second selection from the GCC countries. It was the first winner from the GCC country. She was a Saudian woman, and she won the Ashoka Award last year for helping the small businesses for women in the houses to create their own business and their own.
Wow.
She bought
Yeah.
the products from the woman who works from home, and she sold them out and gave them the money back so they can be independent on their
Well,
own.
that's really nice.
Yeah, so you hear about project, and then you open up with this. What Ashoka really gave us, that you coming from a technical sport field, you go out and then you see what's going on in the world, what cases people are supporting on environmental level, on educational level, on kids, on
Well, it's
human
many
rights.
different things.
Yeah, and you sit on a table usually on the retreats and training sessions, and then you talk about with the other people, and you see how many gaps they're closing in their societies, and how we are very similar and very different at the same time.
Okay. Now, also another prestigious place. You recently came back from the Sports Accord, I believe, in Dubai.
In Dubai, it was
in the United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, it was in March.
Okay.
No, in April. It was
Okay.
in April.
And this was a big event. I believe there was over 2,000
Participants.
sports personalities from all over and
top
participants.
yeah.
Actually, it was like top 1,200 of the world.
Wow.
Yeah, and it
Tell
was.
us about that, Balsam.
Yeah, the thing that Tariq is, it's a very unique event, which first time held in the Middle East, hosted by United Arab Emirates in Dubai.
Okay.
And the thing that this organization is organized by an organization not related to the country, but it's related to the foundation who founded the Sport Accord.
Okay.
So they just locate the place. They choose the place and they do the event. The event, it's huge. You're talking about people who were talking in the conference, like Mr. Kofi Annan, like Blatter,
Sepp
like
Blatter,
and Jack Rock, Princess Haya, also Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. A lot of people.
So very
Plus,
big personalities.
yeah,
and-
very big personalities, very big and huge event, huge companies in the sports management and the sport field. You're talking about foundation which supported athletes and help to get a healthy environment in the world by using sport.
Okay.
And we were invited actually for two main reasons. The first reason that we were representing Kuwait, and we are giving and reflecting a nice picture in the international field, especially in the sport, for being a sport athlete, a GCC females who doesn't let people in the other world understand what kind of women we have in our society.
Yes.
Because what they see in the media is different than the reality.
The actual reality, sure.
Yeah, and when they saw us, they always ask us.